righty, besties, and more big Tiff Henyard news. Adult Mayor Tiffany Henyard sued by church for alleged discrimination. Child, I don't even know how. How do we keep up with all this? This is half damn crazy. So this actually comes from Fox 32 Chicago. Adult Mayor Tiffany Henyard sued by church for alleged discrimination. Big Tiff, big Tiff. Adult Mayor Tiffany Henyard is facing another hurdle after a lawsuit accuses her of discriminating against a church. Redeemed Christian Church of God Resurrection Power Assembly, say that 3 times fast, alleges the mayor and the village failed to apply Dalton's zoning code by preventing the church from renovating a building it purchased. Oh, doesn't this sound familiar? Oh my, doesn't this sound familiar? They say the property zoning allows religious institutions. Pastor Stefan Osunki said the church needed more space due to an increase in attendance. That's a good thing, right? The South Suburban Church has operated in Dalton for the past 10 years after moving its congregation from South Holland and Calumet City. The law firm representing the church issued this statement to Fox 32 on the case. In all my years, I've never seen such a blatant disregard for an ordinance and religious civil rights. Wow.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
Religious institutions are permitted in the area under the zoning code. Based on statements from employees, the mayor is calling the shots, said John Malk with Malk and Baker Law. Well, at least these people have a lawyer involved, child. Earlier this week, Henyard vetoed a resolution that was passed by the village board last month to investigate her spending. You know, Big Tiff, the one who wants to go ahead and expose all the lies allegedly regarding everyone else, but none with regard to her because she doing it all right. The resolution received unanimous support and mandated the mayor to submit the village's financial records and called for an FBI investigation. Henyard has served as the mayor since 2021, and Fox 32 has been investigating allegations of corruption during her tenure as mayor and Thornton's township supervisor for at least 2 of the 3 years. I wasn't aware of it. I didn't know about this church, but in my research, shout out to Big Tiff here on the screen, her and her twin. But because she said to do the research is out there. Now, one of the worst things, in my opinion, that she could have said was to go ahead and go do your daggone research, child, because there's so much dirt out there. It's half damn crazy. Don't make no damn sense. You can't say that it's not true that there are not people who are actually filing lawsuits and suing you, the township, and whoever the hell else that they are suing, right? So you're okay with that, clearly. And it's all a campaign. So all of these different people that are suing Big Tiff, it's all a smear campaign. It's all a hate campaign. So all these 22 from last count that I'm aware of, people that have sued, are suing, in the process of suing, started the suing, whatever, right? They're all conspiring with one another. You trying to tell me they all got together in the back room at a daggone McDonald's and said, child, this is what we about to do. I don't believe it for a second, child. I don't believe that for a second. No accountability whatsoever. No speaking to what people are actually asking you about, but deflect. And yet here come more and more. And the biggest thing, in my opinion, all of it's important, okay? The biggest thing is still what the hell happened in Vegas. Not asking what happened in Vegas, but saying what happened in Vegas is the biggest thing, especially if allegedly she didn't do anything about it. Like I said before, if you had it investigated, where's the documents that said that you did do that? And then it should say what the results are. That's usually what happens in an investigation that's done legally or by an outside entity. Like, she can say that she went and did it, but I believe from what it is that she put out as a statement, some independent company came in. What's their name? How you pay them? Is that what the $65,000 was for? Child, how you pay them, where you pay them, who you pay them with, and where's the daggone report? If you can't show and prove, then it didn't happen. Number one rules in business. If you can't prove it, it didn't happen. That's what they used to tell us when I used to work on the phones. If you don't leave notes, you can say whatever you want, but if it's not documented, then it didn't happen. But that's a whole nother daggone live stream job. Anyway, So how could you do this to the church, Big Tiff? The odds are it's a black church as well. So at the end of the day, you're doing something allegedly to black people, but people shouldn't do anything to you because you're a black woman. Make it make sense. Always bringing up basically racism, right? How you gonna claim racism with a bunch of people who are black? I mean, come on now. Most of the people that we've seen thus far, okay, because I know there's more, and I'm doing my research, child. I'm doing my research. But most of these people are black because damn town is over 80% black. So how you crying racism? That don't even make good God sense. Are you trying to say that the WGN and Fox 32, 35, whichever Fox it is, Chicago, are the ones that are being the racist because they choose to do some investigative work? They choose to say, we need to look into this because where there's smoke, there's fire. Y'all. Let me, if you see right now up there with the people, and I must have paused right here, it says Phinia Dukes right there. I was right. When we went over that, see, I went back and right there it's Phinia Dukes. And that's exactly what I had said. I said it's Phinia Dukes allegedly, maybe, and it ended up being right. Look at us with our research. That must be what I'm talking about right here in this part of the video. Because Carmen is her friend, if I'm not mistaken. And the rest of them are the people we know and or men. Maybe that was the leak and that came from Fox 32. Child, this is crazy. Listen. I don't know if Fox 32 might be getting sued now. I don't know. It was just a deduction. I got to take my laps around when I can, y'all. So now we know that now the church is being involved. So that's the church. That's the Rinky's bars and the video gaming places and the boom boom room in the back and the church and the food to feed the helpless, the homeless and all those things. The SA victim, the one oppressor who's helping out the SA victim. Is there no bounds, Big Tiff? Are there no bounds whatsoever? You telling me that all these people conspired together in a back room of a McDonald's to say, we're going to go after Tiff like this. And you refuse to answer any of these questions, but you want to show us an Easter egg hunt, child. You want to show us Dora the Damn Explorer. Girl, that's fine. That's all good. The date is coming. I believe it's the 20th or the 21st of May, where you got to turn all them documents over to the FBI. And once you do, that doesn't mean she gets arrested that day, y'all, or anything like that. They just want the documentation. So she should be at next month's board meeting, and we gonna be there. Just because they want the documents by that due date, they then have to look over it. Okay, so she's not gonna get arrested that day. And a lot of people keep thinking that that's what's gonna happen. I don't believe that's gonna happen at all. So she should be at the next board meeting. And since she came to this one, we fully expect her to be at the next one. But what I want the Dalton people to understand and realize that what they're doing right now is not phasing that woman at all. Get them damn t-shirts made. That's what I'm telling you need to go ahead and do. That's just my 2 cents. What the hell do I know? Anyway, so that's the latest update on this case, y'all. Okay, nothing really new. If you already knew about it, shout out to you, but I did not. So I had to make sure I brought it to everybody, all my besties. Okay, so shout out to y'all if you made it this far. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and comment below. I see you all in the next one.
Physically, we do not care